Hey everyone, let's do something together if you wish. Take some breaths. Find that place, because I wanted to talk about something about to do with portions, and I wanted to help us visualize what Father sees when he sees your portion. And this is our virtue, this is our value, true value. And so picture a bunch of people around in a circle, and they're just holding out their value, their virtue. Okay, and they're holding this out. Everybody has their portion, right? So this is their portion, and everybody has this portion and this innocence in Christ. So take some breaths and get into the visualization of what is it that Father, what is the truth, what the Father is seeing in every individual. And so once we get into this place, we can start to look around and we can start to adopt what Father is seeing in everybody's hearts, their value, their virtue, their portion. And you'll notice that perception has to be taken away from this. That I will look at your portion and go, that's very different to mine. That's very different to my portion. Very different. And then everybody's like, yeah, we're all kind of different. Our portions are very, very different from perception. So take away perception and put the Father's eyes, ears, heart, everything on, and have a look at this in his spirit. And once we can take away this perception of the differentiation between everybody's portion, it's only what we think is different, we get down to the essence and the purpose of everybody's portion. So visualize everybody standing around. They're all holding out their portion, and it is very different to yours, but everybody is purposeful. Everything around you is purposeful. So everybody is purposeful. So Father, what is the purpose? Show me the purpose and show me the value, show me the virtue, show me the portion. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to, anything that the Spirit gives you, we are trying to flow with this Spirit. So anything it gives you, you want to be freely given, giving it out. None of this is yours, and none of this is mine, and none of this is anybody's. The Father will hand this out through our choices of responsibility. But back to the portions, everybody is holding their portion. They are all different to perception and thoughts. Take away perception and thought. Have a look at what Father sees. He will give you the answer of what value and purpose and what virtue to what portion is being held by everybody. And when you get this view, he also gives you awareness of, it goes deeper than what even I think. He knows what's going on in you. He knows what's going on in me, to the point of transparency. And when you know that this spirit of love and truth is flowing through you in transparent way, there is no corner that can be dark, and there's no corner that can be covered. So understanding this, and then understanding, then you can have an awareness of this with other people's portions, what Father is giving them, not what you think and not what they even think. Many of us don't even know yet exactly the part of the body that we are in Christ. Many of us, but we are still walking in this way. Many people don't know. So what you can do is become aware of what portion you have, and then you pray about, how do I hold my portion out? And in this same truth, we learn sovereignty, we learn boundaries, we learn all of these different things, so that our true value, the Father's essence that we're holding, is protected and compassionately loved, And we can start to become aware and understand where it is that the Father is working, not where it is that I think needs to be worked on. And once we do become aware, one thing I do know to be true is you feel it. You can feel everybody's portion. You can go into this portion, and it is infinite. It is eternal. It is life. It is love. It is essence. It's source. It's Father. It's Christ. It's truth. We can move into these places within each other. And this is how we also become aware of how to recognize the Christ in others and only deal with what the Father is doing. Try and take your whole self out of this in the ego, in the pride way, and just be free to share this portion. And also, as you're sharing it, you'll notice that things will shift everywhere. But what the main part of this is to just it just gives us a little more awareness and understanding of exactly what Father is doing in one another. And with this we can learn compassion, we can learn his attributes, but we learn to be these attributes and share in this. I'm not saying that the truth doesn't sideswipe. It does. The truth will cut through the bullshit. Once you cut through the bullshit of thought and go into Father's mind, you'll cut through all of the bullshit outside of yourself too, and you'll see where Father is, even when they don't recognize it. And then you've got a better understanding of how to responsibly work in Father. Be that expression. He works through you responsibly to, and the thing that I've understood about this too is it's scary when the Father places a heart in front of you and they think they need this and need that and they need this help and they got to get rid of that demon and do this and do that, and they place it. He shows you none of that. There's no demons here. None of that is true. We got to work on that. Father shows you where to work before they know, before you know, before anybody knows. And that's how he maintains his sovereign control. If you would say a sense of control, it would be his attributes. Anything outside of them is, So I don't like that word. Change that word. Control. It's just his sovereignty. It has its job and its purpose, and it only does its specific job and purpose. But anyway, much love, everyone. Portions. Have a look at portions. Ask Father, what's my portion? How can I responsibly share this portion? And like the talents and the coins, instead of burying it or something, how can I, Father, in you, how can I tenfold, hundredfold give this portion? And who and where do I give it, Spirit? You show me and you tell me. Love you all.